Hello to my Taurians. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with your general reading. Happy Lionsgate portal. It is open for the people who care about it. So, Lionsgate portal. It is open from July 26th through August 12th, right? So, Lionsgate portal is a very powerful annual astrological and energetic event that peaks on August 8th, right? With energy building between July 26th and August 12th. And so it's associated with manifestation, spiritual awakenings, and accelerated transformation. And like I said, it closes on August 12th. So what's interesting about this before we dive right into your reading, and first of all, welcome. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back. I appreciate all the love, sending it right back to each and every one of you all. Love and light, all those wonderful things. What's interesting about this is we have a full moon, full sturgeon moon in Aquarius on the 9th of August, right? But the Lionsgate portal peaks on 8/8. I'm going to talk a little bit about Lionsgate portal, what it is, real quick before we dive into tarot. And then it stays open until August 12th. That's when it closes. So all of this is very important. So what is the Lionsgate portal? So it's a cosmic alignment where the sun is in Leo. So that's heart-centered power plus courage. And it also means that the star Sirius rises in the sky. That's spiritual awakening. Also, it means the earth aligns with the galactic center. That's amplified manifestation potential. And then the number 8 all into itself, just like, in numerology, means infinity, abundance, balance, karmic alignment. And so what to expect spiritually and emotionally, right? So in terms of areas of life manifestation, it means that your intentions manifest faster. Focus is the key. So you don't need to be distracted by anything in the past. You're moving forward. So you're closing out cycles in love. You don't need to be attached to other people's stuff. Also, heart energy, healing around love, worthiness, and emotional courage, right? Truth revealed, sudden clarity and intuitive downloads about your path. So it's like they can come in the form of a daydream, a night dream, a feeling about something. You just happen to know something. However it comes through, get to journaling. Releasing blockages. So old patterns may surface for you to let go and rewrite. And then also energetic upgrades. That's fatigue, vivid dreams, or feeling electrified are also common, right? So we'll talk a little bit more about what you can do during the portal, but let's just dive right into this, your reading, okay? So again, take only what resonates with you as I channel messages. I'm just channeling messages, so I'm picking up on your energy, All right, set the tone. Every word I speak is with love and truth and good intention. All right? That's the intention that you set. That's the intention that you set, okay? That's what the intention that you set. We have some cards that fell on top of each other. Some kind of proposal is coming through here. Some kind of a proposal. Somebody could created some kind of a proposal for you and somebody. Because now that something is over. Something is over. Some kind of a proposal was created. And the universe is sort of backing this. So some kind of I'm trying to, my tongue is like, I feel like, never mind. I was going to reference a cartoon that I used to watch when I was little. But anyway, so a proposal is coming across you in someone's path here, right? And so source is saying to you, you have an opportunity that's coming across your path. If you have an opportunity that is coming across your path to look at something that's coming across your path, right? Something about your legacy. Something that somehow ties to your legacy. Mm-hmm. Something is taking somebody back to their childhood. Whenever I see the Six of Cups here, it takes you back to your childhood. It kind of sort of reminds you of like a time of innocence. It takes you back to nostalgia of like when you felt nurtured. But it also reminds you also of something when you don't. You know, when you didn't feel nurtured, where something just did not feel safe. You know, like for instance, if let's say for example, you there was like a loss in the family, right? And everybody was so busy grieving, nobody really got a chance to explain to you why everybody was grieving. You know, I'm kind of thinking of the movie Eve's Bayou, where the kids kind of sort of like lost privileges where they could go outside in the summertime and kind of sort of play, like they all had to stay in the house based on a prediction that the aunt and the mother had gotten. Like the woman told the mother, okay, keep all the kids in the house because something's going to happen to somebody. And the mother was like, oh, she was so nervous. She went home. She's like, okay, y'all can't go outside at all for the whole summer. And you know, and so something in them just kind of felt like, okay, we don't understand. Nobody really explained anything. So that's kind of so. But in hindsight, because time is relative, it kind of sort of puts an end to this picture of some idea that somebody may have had of something in terms of like coexisting. So here we have the Three of Pentacles here. Source has this like talking about like teamwork, because 3 connects us with like talking about like definition of teamwork. What does a definition of teamwork look like? And yellow would be like inspired, some kind of inspiring to talk about the definition of what teamwork looks like. You see yellow here and yellow here, and you see yellow here. So you see yellow with a woman, yellow with a little boy, and then also yellow here. Like it's like, what does a team look like in terms of yellow? Yellow would be like solar plexus chakra. Basically, like, so somebody is saying to you, even though your sign is a divine feminine sign, like you're a receiver, you're receiving some communication. Remember, Mercury is retrograde in Leo. We're not talking about a Leo. The source is saying you're receiving some kind of a download that it's okay to become more confident, to get out in the sun, build up a confidence to propose something. To propose something around nurturing, something to take something back to a time of innocence, like a beginning of something, of some kind of coexistence of something. So you're being called to do something. You are being called to do something. So here we have the goddess card here. Something is being called doing to talk, like to take a short trip, to communicate something. High Priestess. So you're getting downloads. You're getting some kind of downloads to kind of get off the fence and take some kind of action to enlighten somebody about something. So this is a call to some kind of action that you have to take. Yeah. About some kind of strength, or, you know, possibly about a Leo, or you could have Leo in your birth chart. But remember, Mercury is in Leo. Wisdom, or this could also mean Virgo too, like a light for somebody came on, a light for you could have come on, and something about maybe sixth house, health, and something about health and wellness, something about health and wellness, like enlighten somebody about health and wellness. His El Bobo, and like leave behind, you know, any kind of like for you to kind of sort of leave behind any distractions of something. So I'm not sure how all of this ties into something. I'm not sure how all of this ties into something. It's something being a wish fulfilled. Something being a wish fulfilled. Here we have the Queen of Wands here. Yeah. It looks like whatever this is, someone has done the shadow work. But it also almost looks like somebody was also determined to bring out a dark side of someone. I don't know what this is all about, though. It's like somebody was determined to bring out dark side. This reading is interesting. Yeah, for some reason it just looks like drama. That's what this looks like. It just looks like a bunch of drama. There's some kind of proposal, like I said, is coming across your path, but the proposal first comes in from source. So you're getting downloads from source. So that's first. About like something, like painting a picture of like this like perfect picture of family, something like a perfect picture or something. It may be talking to like someone about teamwork, or, you know, something, and some kind of wishes being fulfilled or something, but it's something that you're praying about. Something that you're praying about. And coexisting and all of that. What the energy that I'm kind of sort of picking up on here is that someone is very much not aware of what's going on in all of this. It's almost like the energy, the reason why I say this is drama, because I'm looking at this person here on the Six of Cups who's kind of behind here. Like, it's almost like somebody is in the house unaware of all of this stuff that's going on, and just not aware of something that's happening. Yeah, Queen of Swords here. So I think it's like two people are not aware. It could be two people who are just not aware of what in the world is going on. Could be completely oblivious to something. That's what makes it dramatic. I mean, that's what makes it drama, is like people are not even aware. It'd be like somebody putting you in a competition and you don't even know you're competing for something. It's just like out of left field. Somebody coming and bring you some kind of proposal and you're just like, what? Proposal for what? What is this? So I feel like you're defending your decision to move on from something without even coming across as defensive. But yeah, this is the Seven of Wands here. I feel like your energy is directed somewhere else. This is what I'm talking about, like being connected to. So somebody, so when we look at the number 8, so it looks like eyes, like somebody is looking at two energies almost through something else. So they're like looking at through a lens, because we're talking about like the Six of Cups, which is sacral chakra energy. They're looking at something almost like a bird's eye view. They don't know something from the root. Like they don't know it from the root chakra. So they don't have a full view of something. Somebody doesn't have a full view of something. But I feel like you must have a full view of something, because it's your reading. You must have a full understanding of something. So the proposal is first coming from source, as far as you're concerned. It's coming from source. So you're the one that has the clarity about something. Because other people would be like, why? Like, what's the motive? Why would somebody just cut somebody off? Like, what's going on? Yeah, why would somebody just cut somebody off so fast? Because that's what it looks like. Either somebody cut you off fast, or you cut them off fast, or something happened like instantly, just instantaneously, just cut somebody off, just like with the quickness, cut somebody off. Here's the Four of Pentacles here. And so it's almost like somebody else is left holding, like to answer questions like why, what happened. Like somebody left holding a bag of just like, I'm not sure. Like somebody just basically like confused. Like they don't have all the answers. Four of Pentacles is like, that's at the root. Like, it's like, asking someone else to fill in the blanks of something. So it's like, so air, the element of air is sword energy. So it's like asking air, asking soil, or like asking earth or soil, why did air cut soil? Asking soil why air cut something off. Like it, because you don't so fast. Two different elements. Yeah. Something is standing out. So something is now closed out. Somebody has moved on. So somehow whoever you are, now that something has closed out, it's like somebody's asking wrong people the wrong questions about something. That's what makes it so dramatic. It's like it would be like somebody asking you, Taurus, about someone else, and you're scrambling trying to figure out, okay, I've been around this person for this amount, and you're just giving all what you know about somebody, which is never a full picture. It could never be a full picture because you don't know everything about everybody. So you just basically going on what you know. That's it. Yeah. So it makes you appear like an open enemy. This is the seventh house. Libra, we're not talking about a Libra, but Libra rules 7th house. It makes you appear as an open enemy. You and Libra are ruled by Venus, the goddess of love, pleasure, art, music, and aesthetics. So anything that you say literally can make you appear to be an open enemy. because you don't know a full. Because remember, heart chakra starts between the ages of 22 to 40 something. So how would you know? You could say you love a person all day long and you have somebody's back, but if you don't know them from the root and all you're going by is somebody to fill in a blank here, quickly fill in some kind of blank about a different element, and you still don't know. Something you still don't know. Especially if somebody is behind closed doors and something is being done behind someone else's back. There's something you still don't know. That's what makes it appear an open enemy. Here's a lover's card. Lover's card is not just about lovers. Some kind of a partnership in business and or in love is trying to come in. So source is saying make a decision. Now that something is closed out, keep your vibrations high. Something is closed out. Something is closed out. Something is closed out. Somebody has a partner in business and or in love coming across their path. A decision has been made already. Whenever somebody's asking about another person, place, or thing, and you don't have all the particulars, it can easily become an open enemy situation. Because somebody's saying, why didn't somebody come directly and talk to them? Like if somebody's asking about you, and you are available to talk to somebody, and somebody speaks on your behalf, even if they come to your parents or your kids or your siblings or whomever to talk about you, it instantly makes you an open enemy. Because if a person is still alive, why don't you talk directly to them? That's what Source is trying to tell somebody. Is somebody could have, I feel like somebody spoke on your behalf. Like somebody is like looking at you, whoever you are. Somebody actually spoke on your behalf. Whoever you are, somebody says something on your behalf. If they were you, like what? You have a whole new attitude. So you're being booked and busy, not burdened and bitter. The curse is now broken. Somebody secretly has a crush on you. You'd have to pray and find out who that energy is, but it's time to schedule a vacation. Your ancestors are proud of you. You're healing from the pain that they caused, whoever they are. But you're really, really learning how to, even after you're learning how to approach something directly. Like, this right here. That's how somebody's going to learn how to live a softer life. You're learning how to propose, like, make direct proposals. Middle people in the middle of something. It's like going directly to something. Directly to energies. Direct. Not around, behind somebody. None of that. So everything in moderation. It's time to open up your vault door. More money is coming in soon. Drink more water as a form of self-care. Heart chakra cleanse. Your next love interest will make you happier. Whoever you are protected and loved. Whoever you are. 9 of Cups. I'm seeing 7 of Cups here. But first red flag, pray and meditate. But somebody was right in the face of a copycat energy. That's what water is. Water is a reflective energy. It was like copying something. If somebody else was fanning some flames, it was just... all this going on behind someone's back that you have in common And somebody could have cut straight through the middle energies and talked directly to somebody. All of these distractions. So, justice. The scales of justice. Source is trying to balance someone out. Healthy work-life balance. The polarity to the justice card is the emperor card. In other words, Source is saying, prayer warrior. Pray and meditate alone. Go straight to source, the creator alone. That's what this is. First red flag. Pray and meditate alone. It's you and source alone. Source, what should I do? I need answers fast. I need clarity. I'm confused about something. I'm confused. I'm not getting the clarity, clear answers I need. I'm an earth sign. I need to go outside. I need to get away from the noise. I need to go outside and in the fresh air and do some grounding. I need clarity about something. I'm confused. I don't need to be around any distractions. Four of Pentacles, right? So somebody is learning how to be more conservative. You and somebody are learning how to be more conservative with your time. More conservative with your time. Knight of Cups. When somebody is asking to be saved from something. Somebody's learning how to read between the lines. Somebody needed to be saved from a very jealous love interest. I don't know who's ex, whatever this is. Somebody was in a environment with something in them. All they had to go on are some past memories. They needed to be saved from something. Whoever this is. So just like what resonates with you. I'm just picking up on people's energy. So something in them, all they had to go on. They felt like, okay, I guess this where I'm gonna be. This is just where I'm gonna be. That's all they had to go on was past memories, nostalgia. That's all they had to go on. They feel like, okay, I'm gonna be here forever. Yeah. Like all I could see is the devil. So Source is trying to help somebody to know when they, here's the Three of Swords here. When you're talking to somebody and something doesn't sound right. When somebody's going through a nightmare. Or when somebody's talking to you and they're going, this is a loved one. Could have been going through a nightmare. And somebody wasn't picking up on the signs here. Somebody was being sacrificed. Drinking a lot. You know, that's not their norm. They don't drink like that. They weren't even raised around drinking. A younger person. Page of Wands here. Like somebody was putting a fire up under somebody. So, Source is trying to tell somebody, start paying attention. Start paying attention. These adults who got kids going away to college and all that. You know that's not the norm. Your kids don't. You know they weren't raised around all that mess. I don't care if you get along with the other parent or not. You know they weren't raised like that. They weren't around that. All this, they got that from their mama and daddy. They don't. I wasn't all of this. They need to go out the window. That's what people have got to come together and be like, okay, we talk directly to somebody, find out what's going on. That's what I'm seeing here in the cards, because I'm seeing this right here. Something was going on behind someone's back. Somebody was going through a freaking nightmare. A nightmare. So I'm sending out good energy. Love and light for my collective community here, so somebody can learn how to bypass the devil. Bypass the devil. All this demonizing people and what they believe in and all of this other stuff. The Source is saying bypass all of that. Somebody felt like somebody, this is what you and somebody had in common. Somebody felt like they were going to be your karma. That's what it felt like. Somebody felt like they were going to be your karma. Just somebody you could have been dating or whoever. They felt like they were going to be your karma. That's when you need to get real clear source. I need to know exactly who it is. Somebody you dated, was married to, whatever. Because I need full protection over, you know, kids, whoever I was in a relationship with. I have kids with them, whoever. Full protection. This is the number 11. This is right here. 11 symbolizes light. I am intuitive. You have keen awareness of what is happening around you. A strong intuition is your gift. It'll help you understand the unspoken feelings and thoughts of others. This insight allows you to be a great guide and supporter. Thought somebody was a fool because somebody was like, okay, this person, they absent-minded, they not smart enough, you know, they high priestess energy, they don't know nothing about so and so. But somebody didn't know the difference between dark high priestess energy and light high priestess energy. So it's gonna be a whole lot of people that's gonna realize how powerful operating in the light is, enlightening people, and people living in peace. Some people like to live in a bunch of chaos and confusion. The power of living in peace. That's why some people don't come out the house. They don't want to be connected to everybody. Not because they don't have friends and can't get friends or keep friends. Some people like to live in peace. They like to live in peace. They don't like a whole bunch of drama going on, so they can get their downloads and go into prayer warrior mode. They're not coming out here fighting people and acting low vibrational. They're going into prayer warrior mode for people. So that's what I'm seeing here in the cards. I feel like you have a lot in common with energies. A lot in common with energies. But that is what I have for you. That is what I have for you. Two people had an encounter. Yeah, two people had an encounter with the devil, except one of them. Anyway, that is what I have for you. Source needs you to go into prayer warrior mode. We have 3 planets by the end of July will be in retrograde in Aries. Aries is ruled by the Tower card. The Tower card is Mars. Mars is the energy planet. So the energy is going to be towards prayer and meditation, keeping your vibrations high, quick manifestations, to live in peace, moving forward. Because somebody was not picking up on some signs, a bunch of confusion and chaos. So I don't know who it is, but there's some energies possibly from your past that were saying they had your back with something, but they saw you as the enemy. They saw you as the enemy. either you or somebody that you were with. I mean, it was like if it was a snake, it would have jumped up and bit somebody for real. And I'm saying that because of the Seven of Cups. It was that close to somebody. It was a snake, it would have jumped up and bit somebody. All this was going on right behind somebody's back, like almost under somebody's nose. The source needs somebody to get into prayer warrior mode for clarity and get away from the distractions. Get away from the distractions. That's what I have for you. Hopefully this is helpful. Like I said, Lionsgate portal is wide. It'll be opening up more and more and more, and it'll be open until the 12th. So that's going to bring us beyond the full moon. Get your downloads and journal. All right? Bye.